been learning how to code on and off for, oh my goodness, probably like 20 years now. And I'm not very good at it yet, but I just thought that I would share the basic fundamentals of where I've gotten. The first thing you're probably going to want to do is to get a code editor. And the most popular code editor is Visual Studio Code. It's probably the industry standard. It's free, and it's perhaps the best one out there because all major industries use Visual Studio Code as their main code editor. So I'll put this link in the description. You're going to want to download it and install it. And I have it installed here. Here's Visual Studio Code. It always opens up to this. So to create your very first web page, first you create a new folder to put all your files in. Okay, now you can open it. So in VSC, go File, Open Folder. Find that folder on the desktop. And create your first file, index.html. You're going to want to most likely call it index.html because when you publish it to the web, it always looks for an index.html. So, I mean, the CSS file you can call whatever you want, but index, you're going to want to call it index. And hello world. Let's save it. And now we can open it. There we go. There's our web page. All right, you know everything there is to know. All done. Okay, so we have this beautiful web page. It's run on our local server, on our local, not even a server, on our local computer. And it says, hello world. So you've written your first web page, but you're going to want it to do a lot more than just text. So let's make it pretty. In order to connect things, you have to put in what they call a boilerplate. So just type in an exclamation mark, and it's the very first one. Just press enter. This gives you the default code for an HTML file. And we also have to add a link to the CSS file, which we'll add later, but we'll add the link there. It's link rel equals style sheet href equals, we'll call it style.css. So all of the stuff that's going to be visible in the window is going to be within the body tags. And we'll just type that again. Hello world. Save it. And if we go back, index.html, I'm going to refresh it, and you're going to see that H turn into a lowercase h. So we know that we've made changes. Okay. One other thing here, in the heading, you see title. So right there, you can see it's right up there, HTML5 boilerplate. So we can change that to whatever we like, whatever we want to show up there in the tab. We can call it intro HTML and CSS. Save. Refresh. And there we go. We've changed that text there. Isn't that so cool? Okay. The next thing we can do, CSS is a language that makes things pretty. So we've already got this link here, style sheet href equals style.css. So let's go ahead and make that file style.css. And CSS, in order to connect them, we need to put tags around this. We're going to make this a p tag for paragraph. Hello world. Save it. And then if we want to reference those p tags, we just type p and then squiggly brackets and then whatever we want to change. So like color red. Save it. Refresh. Here we go. We got red text. You can also do other things like font size. Let's say 40 pixels. Save. Refresh. There we go. We got bigger font. And we can do other things like font family. And it gives you a whole bunch of options here. There's way more online. These are just a few of them. Google Fonts is a really big one. And we have to have that semicolon afterwards. So save it and let's go see our new HTML. There we go. So CSS is what's used for all kinds of things like positioning, making things, go here instead of up there or there or there or there. HTML just gives you all the text. CSS makes it go in position. And then on top of that, you're going to use like JavaScript to make it do stuff. And you'll probably want some sort of a framework like Vue to use with JavaScript so things go faster. Okay, well, that's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it and maybe you learned a lot. Thanks.